Okay, so this is how I'm going to blog from now on, right? Or I guess I should say how I'm going to vlog or video blog. Vlogging is the same as blogging, except for the fact that you get to hear and see me rant and rave. So that should really be quite annoying for you. Enjoy. Couple different things before we get started. First of all, this is my first episode, and if you know me and how I do video or film or whatever, you know that I'm pretty superstitious. So you can see I pulled out the Evil Dead hat. That's right, my good luck ball cap that I wear anytime pretty much that I start something new. And then I also pulled out the old Takashi Miike homemade t-shirt. So hopefully I'm getting a lot of good karma off this whole thing. One thing that you might be asking yourself is, boy, or you might be saying to yourself is, boy, the quality of this video sucks. You know, I know Kyle's got a high-def video camera. Why didn't he record it in that? And I guess the biggest reason is that this is a vlog, you know, and for me to get the right effect, we needed to use the webcam. So the footage that I cut away to of the things that I'm into will be higher quality. But anyway, that's why I did it. So every episode of the vlog will contain a few basic items. Number one is going to be movies, TV that I've seen recently or that I'm watching. Okay. Number two is going to be music that I'm into currently, very currently. If you know me, you know I change pretty quick on music, and you know I like a lot of different types of music, everything pretty much except new country, which sucks. Number three, new toys that I have or that I want or that are out there or blah, blah, blah. Number four, this is going to be anything else that I'm into. This could be books I'm reading. This could be video games I'm playing. It could be, you know, projects that I'm working on, training I'm going through for the video production business that I have. And it could also be stories about me being a stay-at-home dad with my little boy, Christopher. So number five is probably going to be, I don't know, it could be your favorite or your least favorite section. Probably be my favorite because it'll help me vent. It's the bitch session. So basically, if something's really up my ass, you're going to hear about it. So good for you, huh? So that's about it. Yeah, basically, it's everything I'm into followed by a bitch session. So let's go ahead and get started on the first episode. What do you say? So I'm knee deep into the second season of 6 Feet Under. Basically, I'm using one of my Netflix rentals every week to get a new disc, and you know, this show alone, it's easily worth it. Saw a kick-ass samurai film this week. Haven't seen a good one in a long time. Samurai Fiction by director Hiroyuki Nakano. Totally kick-butt movie. Think of a modern and only slightly less skilled version of His Holiness Akira Kurosawa's samurai films, and you pretty much got it. There's kick-butt swordplay with modern rock in the background, and me likey. I'm going to go ahead and give a 4.5 out of 5 on this one. I highly recommend you rent it. Okay, April and I did make it out to the movies with Dan and Ann Johnson this week. We all went and saw Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. You know, I mean, it's a fun romp, reminiscent, very much so, of Anchorman. It's sure to be a cult DVD classic when it comes out, and it does have endless amounts of quotable lines. So if that's your type of thing, go for it. Sometimes it is my kind of thing. Probably wouldn't have burned a $9 or $10 movie ticket on it, but hey, oh well, it still was a good time. Okay, so moving into music. Right now, I'm listening pretty much exclusively to Dir en Grey. That's capital D-I-R, lowercase E-N, separate word, lowercase G-R-E-Y, separate word. Dir en Grey. They're funky speed metal slash, I don't know, hard rock band from Japan. Think Radiohead lyrics, mix in some Marilyn Manson looks, maybe a little further than that in showmanship, and then throw in a Takashi Miike movie for the gore, and yeah, you got them. I mean, they are weird, but I dig it. Not a whole lot to report on the toy front. Still loving my iPod Nano. It's pretty kick butt. Looking to get a new case for it. And then I'm playing some major Nintendo DS. And here's some of the games that I'm playing right now. Mario Kart. I love you. Even though I've never won an online match, I won't quit. Giving a 5 out of 5 on this one. This game is kick butt. Go get it if you don't have it. I'll see you online. You can kick my ass and I won't care because it's that much fun. Okay, Osu Takatai Oendan is a blast. You basically tap the screen to the beat so that this cheerleading squad can help people through tough times and things that are going on in their life. It is a Japanese game, crazy game from Japan. And guess what? The sequel, called Elite Beat Agents, hits the U.S. shores this fall. I gotta say 4 out of 5 on this one. Pretty kick butt game. And speaking of weird Japanese titles that make it to the U.S., Electroplankton. Never heard of it, I'm sure. Pretty strange game as well. It's not actually a game. It's another new title of mine that I recently picked up. It's a media experience by Toshio Iwai. Basically, you use the stylus to touch the creatures, spin them around, you talk into the microphone, you clap into the microphone, and then they in return make music. It's pretty slick, really. 3.5 out of 5. And actually the theme song to this vlog was made entirely on Electroplankton. So there's a little bit of info that we might test you on later. Maybe you'll win something, but I doubt it because I don't have any money. Okay, right now I'm reading a crappy Star Wars novel. Can't stop it. It's like a train wreck. And then I'm also reading my legal videographer manual, my training manual, which is actually probably more exciting than the Star Wars book. But, oh well, I'm going to read them both. So on the subject of the legal videographer thing and my training, my certification that I'm getting, that's going to go ahead and bring us around to the bitch session. No bitches were harmed during the filming of this section. Gotta love those fancy graphics and that cool music. So, I'm going on a plane this week, so I just want to say, thanks, terrorists. I really appreciate that any form of electronic entertainment is out for me on my frickin' 4-hour flight path, starting Thursday morning this week at 5:50 a.m. Assholes, why don't you put your energy towards something else, like maybe, I don't know, raising your part of the planet up out of the third world status, Yes, but most of it is not. Some of it is, but most of it is not. Put your energy towards that. I mean, why not do something positive? Look, I know, wah, Kyle, you can't watch movies, play games, or listen to music on his airplane flight. But what are we, the premier superpower, doing about terrorism anyway? The pussification of America is now becoming the pussification of the world. And guess what, government officials? The Middle East doesn't give a shit about political correctness. Only we do. So let's quit screwing around and dig these assholes out of their tunnels, punish them. No, I'm not calling for blood. I'm talking about trials. They're fine, but punishment is needed. Please forgive our interruption of this bitch session for a news update. So, a quick news flash before I leave for Philadelphia. They brought down the security a little bit on the planes so I can actually take my laptop with me and I can actually watch movies and stuff on my Game Boy, play my Game Boy, listen to my iPod on the plane. So, geez, terrorists, I'm really sorry about everything I said about you. So get back to terrorizing and I'll see you later. Thanks. Okay, well, that's it for episode number 1. I think it went pretty well. I think the Evil Dead hat and the Takashi Miike t-shirt definitely gave me some good karma. Down below you here, if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see some links for email and for some of the things that I was talking about, some websites to go take a look at. I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode with one Ricky Bobby quote, one line from Ricky Bobby that I totally dug, and that is, "Abracadabra, Holmes."